Only bombs. Only bombs. Yeah! Welcome to the podcast where we blow up all the jokes. Detonate another bomb blast with every episode of pop. Soda pop, pop, poppity, pop, pop, pop. Only bombs. Only bombs.
And so we're rolling, and I'll if you want some water, got you some water there.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
No drinks on this side, though.
Well, just not on this side.
Oh, over here on this, I see.
Yeah, maybe I need to word that better because that does happen. Like, in question, like people see it and they're like, "Oh, okay, I can't put can't put drinks on like
I think it's
that
good.
side."
It gives people a little it gives them something to like look at and ponder on for a second. Because when you sit down here, you're like, "Oh, damn! Like I gotta entertain now."
Yeah, maybe I can make it like a haiku.
That's a good idea. Yeah, make it kind of like poetic.
No drinks this side table. Oh fuck. Like,
This side table drinks forbidden
yep, there you
forever.
go. I think was it 575? I guess is a haiku.
575. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't trying.
Like, do you have any like kind of talents or like any kind of hobbies or anything that you like to do?
I don't know. Build Legos, I guess.
You like to build Legos?
Yeah, big into Legos.
Dude, I'm just getting into that.
Really?
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
so much fun.
What did you have what's like your most challenging set of Legos?
Probably from when I was younger, because when I was younger, like I would, as a kid, I would like ask my mom to like get me like expensive sets as like, I don't want nice clothes. I don't want like a new phone. I want Legos.
Yeah.
Now as an adult, like I can't justify spending that kind of money, so I don't like build cool stuff anymore. But it's like I also don't want to spend an entire day building Legos as an adult. I just want to like do it for like a couple hours in an afternoon.
Yeah.
You got like little like a flower pot set or like a picture frame set. Just something a little more mature.
Yeah. I didn't realize the I guess like how intricate they've gotten nowadays with Legos until my son, he wanted like the Bronco, the Lego Bronco.
Yeah. That's an adult Lego set.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So he's 7. So I get this Lego set for him, and I'm thinking that okay, we'll have it done, and quickly, like in a few hours, that kind of thing. No, dude. Like it took 4 hours, and I think all we got was like a little part of like the engine.
Yeah.
I had no freaking clue. And then I told Paul, Paul's a dude we work with. Anyway,
Shout out, Paul.
Shout out Paul. Hell yeah. And I told Paul, I was like, dude, I told him kind of the same thing. And he was like, well, how many pieces are in it? And I was like, oh, I didn't even look.
Yeah.
The
box is pretty big.
Yeah, the box was pretty big and stuff.
There you go. That tells you everything. You got a big Lego box. That's an entire day's worth. And I'm sure that was like $100. They're pretty expensive.
Yeah, it was on sale, I think, but it was very expensive though. I think it was like $70 or $80.
I like to shoplift Lego minifigures. You ever you know about those?
No, what's that?
So Lego, they make these like collectibles where it's like there's like different lines of them. They're like themed, and then it's just like little, the little guys that come with the sets.
Yeah, yeah.
So you could like for like $3 or $4 buy like a little one, and it's like a mystery. You don't know which one it's gonna be, and like every time you see one, you buy one. You're like, oh damn, I got the dinosaur again. I already have it. I got 2 of them.
It's like a Happy Meal.
Yeah, it's like a little toy you get yourself, and that's exactly it. I'll go to Walmart, get myself a little Happy Meal toy.
Yeah.
Lego can afford it. They can survive a couple of missing minifigures.
Yeah.
That'll be
I mean,
fine.
especially if it's from like Walmart or something. Like they don't need money.
I would never steal it from like a
yeah, like
Superman comics, Legos, like a comic book store that sells. I wouldn't do it from there.
Sure, yeah. But yeah, we got to heist Walmart.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
No, there was actually the last time that I did it, I was in Walmart and there was like a new guy that you could tell it was like clearly like he just started working there. And he ran into me like when I was like looking for something. He's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, sir." And I like for a second I was like, "What the hell's wrong with that guy?" And then I'm like, whatever. He's probably got something going on, you know?
Right.
And then I just overhear like what it seems like one of the Walmart managers just like talking to the walkie-talkie, just like, "Yeah, he's just walking around. We got
No
we
way.
need to make him do something. He's literally just walking around."
Yeah. Hey, Bill's not. He's starting to color again. He's in the sketch aisle, just sketching again.
Yeah, well, Walmart's very inclusive, you know, they'll hire anyone.
Dude, they really, really will, dude. And it's like, I wonder what the stalkers are like. I wonder if the stalkers are like the people who are just completely not social at all. Do you ever find that? Like,
You would think, but I feel like usually when you see a stalker, they look like they look pretty competent, right? Because they're you
Yeah.
just see them moving fast, they know where everything's going.
yeah, they're the big dogs.
Yeah.
Like every time I need something, I'll go to those guys and they'll be like, yeah, it's on aisle 3.
Yeah, because they put everything down, and then you go to, like, the lady in the bakery, and she's gonna be like, "I'm a bakery girl. I don't
I'm a bakery girl.
I never go to the TVs. I don't even know."
Yeah.
How big is 50 inches? This big?
Right, 50, right? Yeah, just say when.
50 slice.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, when I was in France, me and my girlfriend went into this Lego it was a grand opening of this like French Lego store.
Okay.
And she wanted to get some like souvenirs for her family. And it was literally like this guy, it was his first day setting it up, dude. And I went in there and I guess we'd just eaten. And and like, you know how you think you're gonna have like a silent fart? Dude, I fucking farted.
The grand opening.
The grand opening, dude.
Of a French Lego
Of
store.
a French Lego store, and I farted fucking loud. And my girlfriend like shot those eyes at me. She was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" There was like, so
Right, because oh no, you're the one that likes Legos. Does your girlfriend like Legos?
no, not
Okay,
really.
okay.
No,
I was like, oh, you ruined it for her. She was probably looking forward to that.
no, she was trying to get her dad, you know, like a Lego set kind of thing, like just a little something from from France because it's cool.
Right.
And the owner was actually helping out somebody, and they were speaking in French. I don't know what they were saying, but he was, I guess, explaining, what the Legos were, and then all of a sudden, like, and dude, it was bad.
That's crazy.
And
You could probably smell it through the cigarette smoke inside of that Lego store. They're smoking inside of the Lego store in France, right?
I mean, they weren't there, but but that's what I imagined. Like,
There's like a little smoker section that's like it's like made out of Legos inside the Lego store.
Lego ashtray, like a French Lego ashtray.
Little Lego art of like a cigarette on the wall.
Right? Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I love how we just piece that all together and everything. But so, dude, just to get everybody familiar with who you are, like so where are you from, man?
I'm from Miami. I was born in Cuba, but
Whoa, no shit.
yeah, so I'm like zero. I'm not even first generation. I'm like generation 0.
Really?
Right, because first generation is like your parents were born in that country, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, so that's me. So my kids are gonna be first generation.
Oh,
So
wow.
my family moved to Miami like when I was really, really young, like before I even started school. So, I was raised pretty much American. But yeah, I've always been into entertainment,
Yeah.
when I was like in high school, I got into acting. I thought that's what I was gonna do. I like I used to do extra work. I've like, just been like on the background on like TV shows and movies and stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
And I thought that's what I was gonna pursue. Then I just kind of like, fell to the wayside with that, completely like lost the love for that.
Mhm.
And I just got sick of like working like, just shitty jobs. I worked in hotels for a few years in Miami. So it's just like, kissing ass customer service, like the most like disingenuous, like, yes, sir, step all over me type of customer service that you can do. You know what I
Sure.
mean? For like 3 years straight.
Yeah.
And one day I finally got frustrated, and my mom would always tell me, like, to inspire me, she would always tell me, like, you gotta knock on doors. That's like what this person did, what that person did, that's famous. Like, you gotta knock on doors. That's the only way you're gonna make it. And I would always be like, as I work, I can't knock on someone's door and be like, hey, hire me for something.
Right.
But then I actually thought about it, and I was like, you know what? There's a comedy club in Miami.
Mm.
That'd be pretty fun. I've always thought about doing comedy, but maybe that's an easier entry than like something like acting. And I got a job there, became friends with like the comics there. They took me out to the open mics, and it was obvious like comedy is a way more appealing thing to pursue than something like acting.
Oh, wow.
There's more art behind it, and it feels like it's a solo sport, so it's like you can kind of be responsible for your success somehow instead of like waiting to be picked by someone.
Right, right. So when you did comedy in Miami, like when you first got up there, what was kind of something that you noticed that was just maybe was there something different, obviously, from being an extra in movies and stuff? Like,
Definitely, it was like more camaraderie for sure. Like when you go to any production, like you might become friends with like the other extras and stuff like that, but you're not gonna like become friends with the actors that are casted on the show.
right,
And there isn't like an energy that's being shared by the people working there. Where like, hey, we're all doing this together and we're having fun. Like acting is kind of I don't know. You don't really make friends. You make associates, and then like you
right,
kind of benefit from being associates with each other. You might be friends, but you don't really hang out or anything. You know what I mean?
right.
And then I got into comedy, and it was like, I went out there because some friends took me out there. But then, like, from my first night going to an open mic, it's like, oh, there's all these people that I'm meeting and I'm going to become friends with. And I did become friends with. And it's like, there's just, there's community in comedy. That's something that doesn't exist in acting. Acting is like, even though comedy is more of a solo sport like
Mhm.
boxing, I think acting feels like you have a solo career. Where like with comedy, you can almost feel like there's a team that you came up with, which is like the guys that you started with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. What did you have any movies that were like notable that you were in, or was it like kind of smaller productions?
For like a split second, I'm in this movie called Critical Thinking.
Mhm.
It's a John Leguizamo movie.
Oh, no shit.
He's just like I think it's a remake from like the 80s or 70s, but it's about just like a troubled group of teens and like a school that's like less privileged, and he
Mm.
just like takes them and like tries to inspire them to like be better and shit.
Oh, cool.
That's like the whole general plot. I was in there for like a split second. I actually accidentally got booked on that because they were only supposed to book people who were over 18, and I was still a minor.
Mm.
And there was only me and one other girl that were minors that were booked for that. And we were supposed to get paid like I think it was like $400 a day, and it was gonna be like 15 days of filming. So that was gonna be like the best money I had made from
Wow.
acting. And I only got to do one shoot one day because they were like, oh yeah, like we can't have minors.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
So I'm only in it for like a split second.
I know what that's like. I was in Final Destination 4.
Oh, that's so cool, dude. Hell yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, what I mean, I haven't seen it, but, like, what part of the movie? Because Final Destinations, everyone kinda knows what that's like.
Yeah, yeah. I was in 2 different scenes. I was in, one scene that I was in was I guess, like, where the scene where um, the racetrack where, the tires, I guess, fly into the thing. I was, like, one of the extras on the racetrack,
Mhm.
and then, um, ironically, I was also in the funeral scene for the people who died.
At the racetrack?
Yeah, at the racetrack. So, it was kinda funny,
That's
but
funny. So, like, canonically, your character's probably related to someone that passed away.
probably,
Like,
yeah.
you're some way involved. You're an in-law or something.
Yeah. You can't even see me, dude, and I actually went to makeup and everything, and you can't even see me.
Isn't it crazy how yeah, because, like, when I did extra work too, like, dude, they'll pay you, like, $100. So it's like,
Yeah.
it's not like a lot of money either, but, like,
No.
you'll be getting paid only only $100, and they'll still, like, fucking dedicate, like, an entire half an hour to making you look good in a little trailer.
Yeah.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah, they put all this, like, makeup on me and everything,
Yeah.
and I didn't know, like, what the hell they were doing, and I was like, and dude, you don't even see me. Like,
Mhm.
you see the back of my head.
Yeah,
know?
exactly. Did anyone recognize the back of your head? Did you get anyone being like, "Hey"?
I think that if you saw me, you'd be like, "Okay, I think I could believe that it's you."
Yeah.
You can kinda see, I believe it's you. Like,
Have you gotten to do anything where, like, someone's been like, "Yo, I saw you on this."
um, so this show called Kville.
Kville?
Yeah, and Kville, so very short-lived show, but, the premise of that show is, like, it was after Katrina. right? And it was these cops that it was like a buddy cop kind of drama,
like a sitcom or like a drama comedy.
It was no, not even a comedy, which is funny because it had Anthony Anderson in it.
So they had no funny.
Yeah, and it wasn't really funny. It was more like Bad Boys, right? And it had Anthony Anderson and Cole Hauser in it, the guy who plays as Rip from Yellowstone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he was in it, and so I did a lot. I did like
that is an interesting pairing, them two.
Yeah, it really is, you know, because Cole Hauser is Cole Hauser, you know, and then Anthony Anderson is Anthony Anderson.
It's Kangaroo Jack.
It's Kangaroo Jack, right? And I love this dude, but there's a scene like where you ever seen like a hospital scene where like the EMTs. Oh look, and I mean EMT now.
Right, so,
but yeah, the EMTs like bust through the doors, and the doors like fly open and stuff. I did one of those scenes.
Oh, cool.
And so you see me very well
as an EMT.
As a EMT on the show. I was
right. You weren't an EMT yet.
No, I wasn't an EMT then.
But that's what you were like when you busted through the door.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah. But we had to do that scene, and I had to push the gurney through with one of the other actors from the show. He was on it, and I had to push the gurney through with another guy. And so we go to push the gurney, and the gurney doesn't move. And at the time, I was like, I don't know anything about stretchers. I don't know anything about that shit, right? And so I tried to push it, and it wasn't moving. And so the director yelled, "Cut!" And they opened up the doors, all the cameras and everything. And then and the director was like, "What the hell is going on?" And Anthony Anderson starts laughing. And I look, and his hand is like this. He was holding the fucking gurney. I didn't catch it. And I was like, bro, they're going to fire one of us, and it's not you. Like, you know, but that was cool. And so we did that a few times and stuff. But it, oddly enough, like, I don't think it ever made the episode, but it made the intro.
Oh, of the show?
Of the show.
That's cool.
Yeah. So
like the theme song of the show?
Oh, I see. I see how that's confusing.
Or you mean the intro of that episode, like the cold opening?
Like when they went like previously on Kville.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I watched the episode and it was never on there, but it was on the previously on Kville.
That's not that crazy. You see that all the time.
Yeah.
When they recap it, they'll use like a different shot that's more concise or something like that. Or you know, when they're when they'll play like a clip for the next episode, you'll see the clip on the episode, and it's like the one from the episode is way different because they didn't want to spoil it, so they played like a different cut.
Yeah, yeah. It was kind of strange, but that was my thing. And then after that, you know, I went to radio. Really,
right?
And then just did radio for a while.
Classic face for radio, sorry.
Oh yeah, dude.
I thought about getting into radio for a while, but the biggest thing that I've been able to do where like people recognize me was a Sunny D commercial.
A Sunny D commercial?
Yeah.
No way.
High school, I did like this Sunny D commercial. I think they were trying to do like a big like ad campaign that's like, hey, kids don't really drink Sunny D anymore. Let's make it like popular again. And they like put it all over Nickelodeon. They put it like all over Instagram and shit. And,
no way.
It's like a, you know, I show up in the commercial for like a second, but it's like I'm a bully in the commercial, and it's like I have two other bullies with me, like my little henchmen bullies, and I'm like the main bully.
No way.
And I'm like bullying this kid, but then he like dances so cool that I'm like, damn, Sunny D like makes nerds cool. That was like my role in the commercial. And that's like the only thing I've done where like, you know, it was all over Instagram. So just like everyone in my school, I was in high school, everyone in my school just started sending it to me. You're like, what the fuck, dude? You're in a commercial. You're in a Sunny D commercial.
Did you tell anybody? Like,
no. I mean,
no?
I never expected it to be like a thing like that. You know, I figured like, oh, maybe I could search it up after it comes out, but I didn't think it would be like out in places. You know what I mean? And it was literally like everybody had it on their Instagrams for like 2 months. Like it was they pushed it so hard.
Really?
Yeah.
That is so wild. I can't imagine just like sitting there, just like flipping through the channels, and it'd be like, dude. That's Yoel, bro. Like, what the fuck? He's a bully on a fucking Sunny D commercial.
It's like, dude, drink Sunny D.
Dude, he's gonna kick my ass, dude.
It was funny. I also got like kind of you know, just because it was like the coolest thing I had gotten to do, I was like, oh, I'm like part of Sunny D now. I'm like a Sunny. I'm a Sunny D guy now. As if I was like a brand ambassador. And I just got into it. I started like looking at old Sunny D commercials, and there's like that super popular one where it's like, where the dude just opens the fridge and it's like, we got purple stuff.
Yeah, dude. I remember Chappelle talking about that. He's like, oh, we got that Sunny D. Yeah.
I was like, I thought that shit this was before I was into comedy, but it's just like, whenever I talked about the commercial, I found a way to like bring that up.
Dude.
Be like, have you ever seen the original?
Yeah.
I remade this commercial.
Dude, yeah. That is fucking cool though, man. Like for real.
It's something, dude. Now, if I ever, like when I'm in the grocery store and I see Sunny D, I'm just like, I'll grab it and just like call my girlfriend, but babe, look.
Right? Hey, remember this? Like, what's up, babe?
Look, the Sunny D guy's holding the Sunny D bottle.
Dude, that is awesome. I need to find that commercial, dude.
I need to buy some Sunny D like clothing.
Yeah, right.
Start repping it. Yeah.
Dude, I want to get like Arizona green tea.
Yeah.
Like, shit. Yeah.
Oh, dude, there was like a meme or something about like a old dude wearing like a Arizona green tea tracksuit.
Dude,
not that long ago. You remember?
No, I don't, but I want to get one. Like so bad. I've been trying to find one, but they never have it in my size.
You want that? Yeah, the tracksuit,
dude.
That is cool.
Oh my god, yeah.
I look like an Arizona can.
I don't know what the fuck it is, dude, but I love Arizona green tea. Like bad. I've literally thrown it into like some of my intros, and I know people are like, "What the fuck is that about?" Like,
what? You just like throw that you love it into the intro,
dude. I'll just throw a random can.
Oh, your can's just there?
The can's just there.
Just, you're right, like setting the vibe, like, welcome to the podcast. We drink Arizona.
Yeah, right? Like, dude, yeah, it's there's been a lot of Arizona green tea product placement in my episodes.
That's good, dude. They deserve product placement. The CEO for Arizona is like one of those cool CEOs that's like, no, I'm not changing the price. I'm keeping it at 99 cents.
Right. And then they upcharge it all the time. Like,
right, well, that's not their fault.
The sons of bitches. But it's not, yeah, you're right.
These... I don't know.
Corporations.
No, I was trying to remember that fucking country in Asia that's having a civil war right now. Is it Nepal? Is Nepal having a civil war right now?
I have no idea.
There's this country in Asia that's like they're going through a civil war right now, and like every single gas station here in Austin has one of them working on it in the gas station.
Wait. They have somebody working in the gas station from the Civil War?
From this country that's having the Civil War.
Really?
I think it's Nepal.
Nepalese?
The Nepalese people.
Dang.
They're kind of like darker looking Asians, and every time I see them, when I first got here, I would think they're Hispanic, so I would talk to them in Spanish and be like, hey, where are you from? And they would just be like, fucking.
Dude. Oh my God. That's also freaking hilarious, man. I saw that. So my girlfriend and I, we had like an 11-mile hike, right? And we finished the 11-mile hike
in Europe.
And this is in Europe, yeah. And then they had, I guess, like some Nepalese guys who were working at this refuge that we were going to be stopping at and everything. And I just started talking to them, asking them about, hiking, and I told one of the dudes, basically, I was like, oh, yeah, man, I really want a Coke. And he's like, oh, you want a Coke? It's probably because you're fat, huh? And then he walked off. And then I was just like, I just walked 11 fucking miles, dude. Like, fuck you if I want a Coke.
That was definitely like the type of Finnish thing where like people from Finland don't know how to make jokes, or like they don't know that they sound rude type of thing, right?
Dude, I think so. What I think it was is I don't think he realized what fat meant. Is like that's the way that I've decided to cope with it.
You don't think he realized what fat meant?
Yeah, I thought that maybe he like maybe thought like big, and he was trying to say big is what I'm trying to.
maybe because look, Hispanic women, like older Hispanic ladies, like aunties, they'll be like, oh, you've gained weight, like
you fat fuck,
you're fat now, but they mean it like from a place of like, you look like you're healthy, like you're eating well. This makes me happy as your relative that you're not skinny. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
So they do mean it as like, it's nice. I'm happy that you're getting fat. But I think
no, he
meant fat, man.
He meant fat. He meant fat as fuck.
What country was it?
That was I think it was Italy.
Yeah, Italy has Coke, right? Like they sell
Coca-Cola.
Coke.
Yeah. And that's exactly
because there's countries that don't sell Coke, like Cuba, where it's like if you ask for a Coke, they're gonna be like, yeah, like where the hell do you want me to get that from?
Oh, really? When was the last time you've been back to Cuba?
I was like 13.
13?
Yeah, it's been like 14 years, 14, 15, yeah.
How would you describe Cuba to somebody who doesn't really know anything about it?
Just third world. I think most people think Cuba is like just like a country somewhat similar to America, but they speak Spanish. Or maybe even if they don't think it's similar, they don't think it's like that far off.
Mm-hmm.
If you think there's AC in Cuba or medicine or like enough food for people to eat or toilet seats,
Wow.
you're wrong. Or cows, you're wrong. Like in Cuba, there's no beef, there's no food in general, there's no
Oh, wow.
medicine. And just like, nobody has AC. Most houses are like huts, like not like made out of straw, but they're made out of like cement. And then the roofs are made out of like what we use to put over windows when we get a hurricane, like hurricane shutters.
Yeah.
That's what their roofs are made out of. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
And it's communism. So it's like, apart from it just being, not to make this super serious or anything or political, but I'm very, very against communism. It's not a crazy thing for me to say I'm not taking a political stance. I'm from Cuba.
Sure.
If you're from a communist country, you're against communism. There seems to be a misconception for people that don't know what it is on the internet, and it's insane.
Well, what is a common misconception with that?
So I think people think that communism can be good and that people can live such simple lives where like your life is easy and enjoyable because you don't have to worry about things that in a more advanced country you have to worry about.
Mm.
And I'll say this, a simple life can be nice and it can be beautiful and it can be nicer than like, a complicated life here in America, but it doesn't mean that it's good. Like, I really shouldn't be arguing with people online, but I just went back and forth with some guy in the comment section the other day, and he said that his mom would tell him stories about living in a communist country and how they would just eat fish and hang out and laugh. And it's like, yeah, in communist countries, you can't do anything. Like, you can't just decide, hey, I have this goal for my life. I want to pursue that. Nobody has that freedom in a communist country. You get assigned roles. Like, you can't just decide to pursue whatever career you want. They will tell you this is what your career will be. You can want to be a doctor and they'll make you be an engineer. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And,
wow.
yeah.
I mean, I don't have any kind of experience with that. So this is kind of interesting to hear.
Right. So just like, because you have an idea of what communism is, but just so you can have an understanding of like how it actually is to live in communism, it's just simply lack of freedom. That's all it is. And I'm not saying that from a perspective it's like America's great because capitalism. It's just simply communism means that we don't all get to decide what we want to do individually. Somebody decides that for us because it's for the greater good. Sorry about that.
Oh, no, you're good.
But usually those decisions that get made for the greater good aren't actually for the greater good. They're for the greater good of the group that's in control.
Right.
The elite of the country.
Because everything is supposed to be like the same, right? Like everybody's.
That's the idea, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to buy groceries in Cuba, you have a ration card. You like the same way that we had it in World War II, when we didn't have enough food.
Right.
So that's just how you live in Cuba. You have a ration card. You have a ration card when you want to go to the grocery store, and it's like you're allowed to have this much of everything that you need to have in the house.
Wow.
The thing is, you go to the grocery store, and grocery stores in Cuba aren't like, they're not like, you have like a selection of things to choose from. Like literally, you'll go to the can section, and it's like, there might be a couple cans of corn. There might be one can of like some Chef Boyardee shit, and there might be a pack of hot dogs or something, and that's about it. You know what I mean?
Really?
Like it's just whatever's available.
It's just whatever's available.
Whatever Russia sent us, like this last period or whatever.
No shit. So when you came back or when you came to America, it must have been like a massive culture shock for you, huh? Or
Well, I was like a baby basically.
oh,
I
okay.
was super, super young. So I grew up as I grew up as like a Latino American. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Just like I'm from another country and I speak Spanish, but I grew up here.
Wow.
Like people from New York and shit like that. That's how most people in Miami grow up. But for my family, most definitely. Like if you ever go to Miami is almost like going to a different country. Like in most places, they won't speak English. You know what I mean? You'll have to like.
Sure.
It'll have to be like a younger person that's like probably in high school. They'll speak English. But if it's like if it's like a 40-something-year-old lady, like she's probably only going to speak Spanish. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a culture shock, of course, because it's a whole different country. But it's like you grow up in Cuba from the time that you're born with the goal. Every single person in Cuba has the shared goal of leaving Cuba.
Oh, gotcha.
That's like every single person in Cuba, that's their dream. Getting out of Cuba. Same way like everyone in the hood wants to get out of the hood, like it's the same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like it's a culture shock, but it's like I'm finally getting to experience that thing that I've always wanted, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Man, that kind of like I think that Americans like have a tendency to like think the grass is always greener,
For
you
sure.
know,
Yeah.
and they romanticize other places without realizing
It's
that
not just American. It's a human thing.
Yeah, I think you're right. And you know, by just like looking at something and just like looking at a culture and just being like, oh, okay, maybe that I think that might be like a lot better and everything. And then, but to hear about like the realities of it, it kind of puts things into a good perspective.
Yeah, it's
About
like when I think about Australia, like you hear about Australia and it's like it sounds like America and like things are cheap. It sounds like a really dope place and Australians have like cool culture. It's like fucking animals, you know? It's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
I'll never get used to like having to check a toilet. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Make
for like
there's
snakes and
nothing.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I had a big ass moth outside my window. I mean, outside
Today?
my door today.
Me too.
Yeah,
Like not
early
outside
this
my
morning.
door, but like it was like in the hallway when I left. Was it like fucking this big?
No, it was pretty big though. It was I'll show you a picture. I took it, but you saw a moth that big?
Dude, it was huge. It was I think it's called a Luna moth.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa! Holy shit! I saw one like this one is almost actual size. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it was bigger than that for sure. Like the wings were much bigger than the body. Like you could barely see the thorax.
Damn, son.
Yeah, I got vocabulary, boy.
Hell yeah, bro. Man. So if you coming from Miami and like all this performance kind of art and stuff like that, it was natural for you to hop up on stage and do like comedy and stuff.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I was nervous as fuck about it, like everyone when they started doing stand-up, but like being on stage didn't feel crazy. It was like the idea of like I'm gonna like be able to say something to make them laugh, like
Yeah.
no way.
Yeah. Do you ever feel like you do get nervous before you get on stage?
Yeah, definitely not as much as I used to.
Yeah.
For sure. I think when I first got to Austin, it was probably the most nervous I've ever been because it's just being in a new place.
Yeah.
But now I'd say like, if for some reason like the spot has like weight behind it, then yeah, I'm gonna be nervous for sure. Like roast battle and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But just for going up at the creek, thank God that is like that feels normal now.
Oh, hell yeah.
That is something that just feels good.
It's like your home stage.
It is my home stage, yeah. And
Mhm.
if I spend like 2 weeks without going up, it like eats at me.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know how you feel with that one, man. Well, how do you prepare differently for like roast battles versus just going up on stage?
I'm really bad at writing. I like don't write as much as I should at all. I need to
Mhm.
like get better at that. I slack a lot. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to do roast battle because it's like there's no excuse. I can't just use old jokes or like half-baked premises. I have to like write at 5 jokes that I'm gonna do in the round. And I've surprised myself by how I've been able to do it, but also it's not like you're not allowed to have help when you're writing jokes in general, but like it's encouraged with roast battle. Like everyone tells you like, hey, you get your comics that are good writers to help you, your friends that have been on roast battle to help you. So I've had help coming up with jokes and I've been able to show myself that I can write like, when I decide to. So I just need to start applying that a little bit more to just in general.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you watched anybody do anything and kind of learned, from their kind of style or writing or anything?
Yeah, most recently I would probably say Javier Ramirez.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I fucking love Javi.
Yeah, dude.
I've watched
amazing.
I watched him just like in the last few months, just like become so much better. He was already good at comedy, but he's become so much better. He's just like sharpened up all of his skills, and he's done roast battle and like fucking become one of the better roasters here in Austin.
Yeah.
And I think from him, I'm just kind of learning to just like enjoy it a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he seems very like free spirited.
Yes, dude. You just see how much he's grateful for like the opportunity and like how happy he is to be doing it all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. His optimism is infectious. Like it
Yeah.
really is.
And there was a roast battle he had, not the last one, which was against Nick V this last week, but before he went against Eli Halpert, who was a really good battle too.
Mhm.
Eli gave him a good fight. But dude, he had such great energy for that fight the whole time. He was just like, after a joke would land, he would like be bouncing and like fucking flicking his tongue out, like
Yeah, he's just ready
fuck.
to go. Yeah.
And that inspired me so much. Like, it's like, yeah, dude, just fucking, just like enjoy it, have fun, feel yourself if you're feeling yourself. You know what I mean?
Feel
the
yourself,
crowd likes
yeah.
that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good lesson, man. Like just to make yourself like just like looser, like
Yeah.
and feeling like just feeling yourself, just having fun, like pulling that part of you that goes like, oh yeah, like just like the surreal you and putting it out on stage, you know?
Yeah, dude, because we like I feel like we as comics almost live in negative space.
Yeah.
We're like we're always thinking about being on stage, but most of the time we're not. Right.
Right.
So then when we get on stage, it's like we value that time so much and we view that time as like such a valuable expense that we gotta like use it wisely with the jokes we want to try out and shit. But sometimes like I really feel like you need to be snapped into like a, hey dude, you're a funny guy that likes to have fun and just eat shit.
Right.
Do that on stage sometimes. You know?
Sure.
Like don't just try to like take the shot and hit the target every single time. Like sometimes just fuck around, you know?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's all of these are valuable lessons to learn within stand up, because when like when I get up there, or when I did get up there a long time ago, it would be like I'd be very rigid almost,
Yeah.
or I'd overperform, you know?
Yeah, that happens too, yeah.
Yeah. I would bring like this stupid animated thing that was nonsensical and
But it's better to commit than to like half-ass commit.
right.
Like I think overperforming is better than underperforming for sure.
Sure. Do you have a favorite like just normal professional comedian? Do you have like
Yeah, probably Nick Mullen.
Nick Mullen?
Love Nick Mullen.
Yeah.
You know Cumtown?
Cumtown?
You've never heard of Cumtown?
No, I've never heard of Cumtown. But
it's a good podcast. It was really popular like before Matt and Shane's blew up.
oh, okay. Wow.
Like around 2016, around there. It's Nick Mullen, Stavros, you know Stavros, right?
Yeah.
And Adam Friedland, you know him?
Okay. Yeah.
So it's them three. They're just like boys on a podcast just eating shit. But dude, Nick Mullen is like one of the funniest guys ever.
Oh, hell yeah.
I've been dying to see him for so long, and every year Rebecca will ask us like, "Hey, who do you guys want me to like try to get booked this year so like we can see people that we like?" Every year I ask for Nick Mullen, and it's always like, "Oh, I can't really ask him to come. Like he decides to do stand up whenever he wants to."
Right. Wow.
And he's gonna be at Cap City in October.
No shit.
Which I'm like, I'm honestly kind of glad he's going there instead of Creek, because I want to watch it. I don't want to be working. You know what I mean?
Right.
I want to like really enjoy it as a fan of his. You know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm going with my girlfriend to see him in October.
Oh, that's
Super
badass,
excited.
dude. That's badass, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. If I had to see like one comedian right now, I think it would probably be Rory Scoville.
Rory Scoville.
Yeah. I love Rory Scoville, you know.
I think you've talked to me about him.
Yeah.
I don't know his face.
I'll send you some clips of him, but no, he has a Netflix special out right now that's really good. And there's so his dad passed away, and he gets up on stage and he starts like crying about it. Like, you know, like
legitimately crying?
legitimately crying on his
Okay.
special, right? And I remember just being like, whoa, this is really fucking tense, you know? And I'm
Marlon
like,
Wayans did that once.
oh, really?
Yeah, he cried on a special about his mom dying.
Oh, wow. Man.
Not that crazy, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it's not that crazy. Maybe I'm just like so inexperienced with just life, I guess. I don't know.
Right.
But-
My parents haven't died and we don't have specials.
Right? I'm like, I need to stay away from the coke. But yeah, no, he gets up there and he broke it good, man. He broke,
Yeah.
like, he fucking, when he finally hit that punch, it was like, dude, that was perfect.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so I'll send you some stuff about it, man. But so I hate that we got to wrap this up already, but
It's time? Damn.
yeah, it's already
Okay.
time. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, is there anything that
Okay.
you want to put out, or like anything that like is going on with you, or like anything anybody can catch? This is your camera.
Banana Phone every fucking Sunday.
Banana
Ricky
Phone.
Cave, 10 p.m.
Yeah,
Michael Ridley is Asian.
Michael Ridley.
Candace Medina lets me watch child porn.
Oh my god.
Are you allowed to put that in that?
I might need to bleep that one, dude.
just make sure she knows. Like you could tell that that's what I said. Like yeah, I don't say it, but you could hear like You know, something like that.
Yeah, I'm like sitting there like, all right, hold on, I got to make a note for that. I'm like, I don't know how that one is received. I was like,
You should try to get AJ on here. I think AJ would be so much fun. Hobby too.
yeah, dude,
I would love to do it.
I'm thinking about reaching out to Hobby. I haven't done it so far.
You
but
work with him now. He's coworkers with you.
that's wonderful too, man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna shoot him a text.
Oh, we're all gonna be together tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Oh man, yeah, this is gonna be good, man. But hell yeah, dude. No, I appreciate you coming on, man. Thank you. And I'm sorry that it was so
It's
short.
okay. No, I'm sorry I showed up late, dude.
No, it's not. It's not your fault. Yeah, I was sitting there trying to think. I'm like, what the fuck? No, no, it's all good, man. Like, if it wasn't for for me, like if it wasn't for the damn thing that I have going on, it's like, you know, there's always something.
Hey, dude, never complain about good prospects. You know.
Yeah, I'm hoping it works out because I do not want to have to work.
If it does, you'll get to do this more.
Yeah, you know, and I can work at the creek more. So
get you more guests.
Yeah.
That's not why he works there.
No. I if anything, I work there just to watch and learn, man. Really?
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah.
My mom tells people all the time when I'm on FaceTime with her, like when she's just talking to her friends in Miami, he's going to a university for stand-up comedy in Texas.
Yeah. That's what it feels like. Whenever I work, dude, and I'm just, you know, like last night, for example, when I was done, I'm just sitting down and like watching Banana Phone and like just, you know, just listening to how they do the show and you know, Banana Phone is really great despite some of the hate that it gets, you know. Like I think it's really awesome and I think it's a really fun thing. But I really just kind of just take it in, just kind of learn and just sort of be like, okay, this is what I need to do like within my own act, you know, to try to help me. And then of course I think to myself, I'm like, could I ever do that? Like, you know, like
yeah, no, I mean, but you know, just to end it off, I know you gotta go, but a great piece of advice for any comic that my girlfriend gave me is if you're ever having doubts about comedy, just think to yourself that is a good sign because that means you're not delusional. Because if you're 100% confident in you making it, you're a little delusional, which is necessary for something like entertainment, but you don't want to rely on delusion, you know?
Yeah.
So it's a good thing that you have doubts. That means that you're like a normal person and you got to figure that stuff out.
Oh, cool. Well, good. That's good to be reassured about, you know, because yeah, there is a lot of times when I'm just like, oh man, I'm not good at this, you know, but I want to be.
Of course, dude.
You know,
It happens.
It's a practice.
It's a good thing that comedy is the thing where it's like they tell you like from the start, like, hey, you're going to feel like that all the time. Like, I'm not good at this.
That's true. That is true.
They warned us.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, it is. It's fucking true, dude, for sure. But thank you so much for coming in, man.
Thank you so
much
for having me.
Yeah, dude, I'm so happy to have you. And
Bye, Sunny D.
yeah, bye, Sunny D. Buy some AGT, you know, Arizona green tea, baby.
Yeah, Arizona green tea tracksuits on the next episode.
Dude, that'll be fucking
If I come
great.
back on, we gotta have them on.
When you come back on, I'm definitely going to have you back on. We're going to do what I like to call these redemption episodes.
Because it's too short.
Yeah, because it's too short. So when this happens, I'm like, the next one will come on and we'll do it. We'll do it good.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be great. So, and that's it. That's the end of the show. That's a wrap. Thank you for tuning in. Adios.
Thank you.